Hello?
Hello.
Excuse me. Invite has been sent.
Y2K. People 2010 can now drive in the USA. Boys born in 2000 and are old enough today be drafted into the World War. Currently on it. From this, then we are to that. After from the start of the pyramids, then to Brat. That is the age of a person born the year believers start forming. We're just as from 2040 as we are to 1D forming. Born in '04. Now Jersey Shore, 18 whole digits. All the
New perils await beyond the horizon.
Like your mind, once you're dead.
How'd you survive it?
Faniel. I had to look after him.
Alright.
Without him, I wouldn't have lasted
What were
long.
we doing?
We just chatted with Dame Aylin and Isabel, and we need to talk to probably a few people here before we leave or go to camp for a night or whatever.
Right.
And make sure Gail comes with you.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the Dead Three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times. Extensively. Mind flayers, too. But I never dreamed of seeing gods and Illithids working in consort. It is most disturbing. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die, and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have another. Little refreshed. When we reach Baldurs Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead.
Apparently she was a character you could play as or was part of your party in Baldur's Gate 2.
How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthalen's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember how to take orders, as well as give them.
Why is Withers here?
I don't know. Make sure to join. Okay.
A curse lifted. The Dead Three allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids possess souls? No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer.
Why all the riddles?
Until such time,
Like, come
be
on.
availed of my services. Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished, as one, and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder. Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. No.
What was it like in there?
What do you keep asking me?
Make sure Gail's coming with you.
Horrible than you can imagine.
Try me.
There you go.
Long, dark below, but light above. Light at last.
What's happening every time you talk to someone?
I don't know.
They give you a ching.
There'll be plenty of dead to mourn when this is done. But songs to...
Toss me back in the shadows.
You're one of us. No fist left behind.
Ketheric's done, but that army's already on the move. This isn't done yet.
My mum lives in the lower city. If those freaks hurt her, I'll turn them inside. When Duke Elton formed the Flaming Fist, he sought out people of courage and honor to fill its ranks. You saved Daniel, lifted the curse, and killed an immortal. It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant. Gruff and intimidating, but he had the courage of 10 men and a love for Baldurs Gate few could match. I don't know if this Duke Ravengard is the of the and the Dukes are its foundation. I hope you can save him for the good of Baldurs Gate. When this land fell to the curse, I should have gone with it. Thaniel is the only reason I survived. It's only fair I stay here and wait for him to awaken. I don't think there will be an after. The truth is, the Shadowfell broke something inside me. Something no healer can fix. I don't know how long I have, but because of you, Thaniel is safe. Because of you, I could help him as he helped me. So, thank you, my friend. And know that I have no regrets. It's like...
There's Halston over here too, yeah.
Once you're dead, how'd you survive it? Thaniel.
You'd make it fun.
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him. I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner. No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish, I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does. I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready. I have. But perhaps there is more that I want. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side. Not what, who.
Aw.
But all in due course.
It's like your mind wants you dead.
With Jahira to lead us, and you bringing life.
Without him, you wouldn't have lasted long.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin,
We've had this conversation, technically.
But we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush
can we
the
have
very
it again?
brain of villainy.
Because now you're
and
talking
fought
to them
well
rather than
against
my
your
character.
changed father.
May he rest in peace. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Now you will leave us.
You can imagine.
Alright, well that appears to be everybody.
Yeah. Do you want to
But they've seen that plenty of times.
go take a long rest?
Sure.
Get some of our spells back. Not
What do
be
we have here?
effectively useless. Oh, we have some conversations.
Do you want to talk to her?
Yeah. Oh, I'm a Shadowheart right now, so I guess that makes sense.
It is time we spoke about your heritage. There's a debt I must repay.
You claimed to know something about me. You knew about the wolves. Tell me everything.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget. Shah's embrace is something that was forced upon you. It is not your true nature.
That can't be. I was always loyal to Shah.
Until you weren't. Do you think it was but a brief lapse? A moment of madness? No. I think you finally listened to your heart. When you freed me from the Shadowfell, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain, his inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others someplace distant. Let me help you remember, so there will be no doubt.
A memory appears at the forefront of your mind.
Wolf. That elf. Who was he?
You already know who he is. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood? He is your father. And he lives still. As does your mother. I felt them. Bound to you.
Well, that's certainly a twist I wasn't
That
expecting.
can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
I have to find my parents.
You will have to face your abductors in their very lair. In Baldurs Gate. There is one more way in which I can help you. You have been forewarned. And now you shall be forearmed. You will remember this spear, no doubt. It was to be the instrument of my death. Now, it will become a parting gift in exchange for my life.
I thought that was lost in the Shadowfell. How do you have it?
Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. I felt the spear call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will need it. But what you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before. A debt repaid. You gave me my life back. Now go and claim your own.
There must be more you can tell me.
Your mind is a deep, dark wood. There are dead ends, shadowy corners, lurking threats. I was lucky to be able to glean as much as I did. Besides, there are more hardships ahead. Knowing too much may cause you to despair, while a little ignorance may shield you. One last thing. Your parents have been in the hands of Shar's followers for some 40 years. It must take tremendous will for mortals to hold out that long. See that their sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Cute.
Very cute. That's a legendary spear. And I get Moonbeam as part of it.
I wonder what the next move is. Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects. Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think, after all, what I shared with you about my...
Yeah, now she has nothing to say to me. That's nice.
Private word would be nice.
Are you not listening to my conversation?
Oh, you're in a conversation? Shit.
Child of Shar, merely a captive.
I am
Next
now.
I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped. I didn't know that then. but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what. It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me! Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and returned to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One. We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb. Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder. Ketheric Thorm, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin.
Why does she keep talking about
Ketheric Thorm
herself
never
in
did
third
trust
person?
me, even when he worshipped the moon.
I don't know.
He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell. Claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
Explains why she's a little crazy. How many times has she died in the last 100 years, right?
So, and here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a difficult family reunion.
Whatever it is, save it for now.
Will's got stuff to say.
To Baldurs Gate.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure, we're fighting for my father. We're fighting for all of... Orin, I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like. Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist, and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpoled Grand Duke throw open the gates for them. Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it? As would I, and more. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke, and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the Cult of the Dragon made its move.
The Cult of the Dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat, and intend to summon her to Faerun.
To conjure the Dragon Queen and lay waste to Baldur's Gate. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill, the Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city. She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie. He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did. I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her. I understand. No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst. And Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither. More than you know. The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched warlock he returned to.
On my way.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him?
The tadpole, the absolute. How? I'd never have protected a Bay Knight even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
You bet your ass I am. And I won't stop till that fucker is dead.
She is angry.
I can feel it. The engine. It's getting hotter, louder. It's going to blow if we don't find another way to fix it. You know, Zariel may have put the fucking thing in, but Gortash gave her the go-ahead. You expect this shit from devils, but not from the people you care about. Let's get to the city. Got business there I'm highly fucking keen to attend to.
She is a very fiery person.
You did it. Catherick Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal. Not as glad as I am. Nature moves at its own pace, and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you when you need it most.
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she does.
All right.
Sleepy time? Oh, and now, oh. What the fuck? I did auto-select?
Did you select alcohol?
No, I did auto-select, and it must have selected alcohol.
Love it.
Okay. I'll talk to Shadowheart.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me. Indeed. Shah still keeps from me. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
He's a good boy.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Alright. I have
think I
left
might
camp.
Select someone else.
Thanks for watching out for me. God could have tossed me back in the shadows.
You're one of us. What's in here?
I gotta level up, Will.
Okay.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Good. Baldurs Gate may seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with together.
Early enough?
Gods, I can't wait to be back home.
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
How many tadpoles have you used?
I'm done using tadpoles, but I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to use anymore.
Why not?
I'm just not interested in using it.
Do you know something about using the tadpoles?
No, I just don't want to use it. Why am I so heavy? Hold on, I'm just sending a bunch of things back to camp. I have all this food in my inventory that I don't need to keep in there. It can be sent to camp. Just added weight. There you go. Alright, ready to go?
Troops ready?
Ready enough?
Hold on, I'm doing the same thing.
Okay.
I ought to do the rounds again. Fair enough.
Okay.
You want me to lead the way?
Sure.
Okay.
The road to Baldurs Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road. Listen.
Did we want to do the Underdark first? Or no?
Githyanki are lurking nearby.
Oh, there's Githyanki nearby.
Okay.
I'm not really too concerned about it. Unless you are.
If there's Githyanki nearby, do you want to get Lizelle?
Yeah, probably a good idea.
I'm listening. You're full up. Dismiss someone first. Ready for battle.
I gotta level her up first. Hold on. All right. You want me to lead forward with her?
Assume nothing.
Sure.
Repositioning.
Oh. Okay.
Failed to kill you. I won't make the same mistake.
Level 9s. Okay.
I am fury. I am death.
She's on the ground, dumbass. Jesus Christ, they're like really hammering her, hey?
Swift and lethal.
What do I have to lose?
Oh, and a level up.
Looks like Voss was good for his word. Time to press ahead.
That was a hard battle.
will not take me.
Something good here, I hope.
Are you walking around?
Yeah.
I'm leveling up still.
That's okay, I'm just looting the bodies.
Dark justiciars who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorm.
Speak your mind. I'm listening. The pain is a mutual promise. Inside your every wound lives my obsession. Inside my every wound lives your passion. I'd like this.
I literally had no choices in mine. Alright. The big ol' heel. Alright, you ready to continue? Okay. You want to lead the way?
Sure.
The shadow curse will soon be forgotten, thanks to us. Looks like an army marched through here.
Looks like an army marched through here.
Do I have an echo? You sure you don't want to go the Underdark?
Yeah.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Ketheric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
The tree is alive once again.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord. But there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
She seems to be pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Act 3.
Okay, I'm pretty tired.
We can go to bed. Just chatting with the guy that I used to play Counter-Strike with. He just logged on. But I can save the game and...
Moving ahead.
My parents are alive, and I have to save them. Not if you enjoy having your head attached to your neck. She stole my family. We'd better press on for now. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Starion wants to talk to me.
I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. Unless Cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues...
Pretty?
This is a large camp.
Guy I used to play Counter-Strike with a bunch. He like a lot, and he just got engaged this week, apparently. And he just gave me his cell number? What the fuck? Is this just like... Oh, we're not in camp. Or are we? No, we're in camp.
Should I go to sleep?
Yeah. Let's do it.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join.
What the hell?
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
They're partially damaged already. Do you see where the portal is?
No.
Okay, I'll run that way with Lae'zel. It's this way.
My path be true.
Never a dull moment.
Die, you little harborer!
Come quickly! I can't do this without you.
Yeah, this guy's saying that he used to play this with his fiance, but they only purchased it once and they both played it on laptops, so they could both play on the same thing. It's kind of crazy. I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that.
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls. Taking position. More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
Three attacks, wow.
It's not over. Come to the skull.